Wait a minute, are my AirPods connected to my phone? They are. Okay. King Zay, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. I've been waiting for your stream. Yeah, I was gonna stream earlier, but then again, I was busy with a lot of work. Not like schoolwork, it's just like documentation. Trying to get my documents in order. And then tomorrow I have to like get a medical exam. I gotta go get checked up by a doctor, have that filled out, and yeah, I'm finally off. Shit. Wow. Wait, but it's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yes. Yes. I thought you were off on Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. It is Tuesday. So is this like you're taking a day off, or is it like, oh no, you've been given a day off? Oh, it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays? Ah, okay, okay. Makes sense now, makes sense. Maybe I will... We could probably play Fortnite tomorrow then, if that's the case. The fuck is that? Oh, the alarm. I guess we have an intruder in the house, haha. Nah, it's probably nothing. Let me go check. I'm gonna be back real quick. Well, I don't know if it was a... How do I say this? I don't know if it's a false alarm or not, but it seems like the alarm that got tripped up was in the area of my home's garage. So I don't know if that means somebody's trying to, like, steal the car or not, but it's fine. Luckily, every single time the alarm goes off, the security will surround the complex. So if anybody does try to run away or escape, then at least we have, we've got eyes watching. Speaking of which, I did try to tell my mom to do this because it would just be more, I don't know, to be smarter, to be safer, to just implement cameras, right? So I remember once I proposed the idea of getting cameras around the house, but then I thought, I like to sneak women into the house. So if there were cameras, I would be essentially fucking myself over. So at that point I was just like, nah, actually, we don't need cameras. The alarm works perfectly fine as is, And she was like, yeah, you're right. It's probably also going to be expensive to buy the cameras and then have to install them and then have to constantly surveil through them to make sure. Maybe somebody attempted to sneak into the house or break into the house, but it didn't trip the alarm. I was like, yay, see, it's just too much maintenance, so just relax, enjoy yourself, chill. What a man you are. I'm just saying, it would be crazy if I wanted to sneak a girl in to smash, and then it's caught on camera. Then what am I supposed to do? Either when I sneak out or I sneak someone in. The fuck am I supposed to do then? YouTube takes Oh, shit. It wasn't even 30%. It's 60. And I can't edit the message. It's fine. It's whatever. Speaking of that, YouTube finally decided to pay me as I expected. As I expected. What is this shit? Oh yeah, as I expected, 60% was taken from the what's this YouTube from all that was donated. So I have enough kind of to buy the phone. Now it's like I'm off by $10, but it is what it is. $10 is not much. Uh Let's see. Just got a message from my mom. Uyanya, no woman will be sneaking. She heard me. She's like, you're crazy. There's no woman that's gonna be snuck in here. It was a joke. Let me. It was a joke. Oh boy, it was a joke. I don't do that. I don't do. Wait, no way. Wait, no way, boy. Do I need goosebumps? Huh. Hey, man, she gotta chill. That shit was just, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. Oh, man. Damn. Damn. It is what it is, though. Damn, why is it all of a sudden so hot? Oh, it's probably the PlayStation fan just blowing hot air into my face. Oh yeah, what did I need again? Goose bones? Boar skin, fish bone, rabbit bone, fox bone, raccoon skin, more raccoon skin, fish bone, turkey skin, fish bone, fox skin. Okay, I don't need goose. Damn, I feel sorry for the goose then. Oh, I don't want to be fighting no NPCs, bro. I'm trying to, just get to location A to B. And then I think I need to level up at least once. Because then after I level up, then I can go do the DLC. Because then I'll be in the recommended level to do the DLC, so we'll do it then. Updated side quest, kill the Glinthawks. Oh, side quest? I forgot those even existed. To be honest, they're not my problem for now. I'll probably do them maybe after the story or maybe after the DLC. You know, before New Game Plus. Where's my... Fast travel just makes it much simpler. It's not like I'm doing side quests. I don't have to actually be on the road. My note. It is what it is. Bro, I'm right now watching a lore video on like on Dark Souls 2, right? And this is like the second video where I've watched I've watched based on like the story of Dark Souls 2. And earlier on today, I checked my PlayStation. Like I turned on the PlayStation after finding out about the data breach that happened, because I logged onto my PlayStation, decided to disconnect or remove my bank details from the console. And then while I was online, I saw one of my mutuals, and he was playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, or Scholar of, what is it called? Dark Souls 2 DLC. It's like Scholar of the, yeah, fuck, I didn't even know what it's called. Dark Souls 2 Scholar. Oh yeah, it is Scholar of the First Sin. Okay, that's besides the point. I saw him playing the Dark Souls 2, and I was thinking, as much as I hate the game, as much as I know I will hate the game, right? Because it's Dark Souls 2, it's ass. Should I still play it regardless? Should I pick it up again? You know, like, that's a thought that went through my head. Should I pick it up again? And maybe this time, having been better at Souls games, maybe I might enjoy the game this time. Or will I play it and still hate it? Most likely I still will. But I don't know. A part of me was considering, like, playing Dark Souls 2. As much as I don't want to do... Like, I don't want to burden myself with that. I don't want to punish myself like that. But again, maybe it's just because of the videos I was watching that are, like, enticing me to get the game, you know? I don't know what it is.
Meridian survives thanks to a long line of nobility, don't you?
I mean, I've already played Dark Souls 3. Might as well play Dark Souls 2 and then 1, right? I'd rather play Dark Souls 1 first and then end it off with Dark Souls 2, you know? End it off with the worst Soul game. So yeah, I'm probably thinking of doing that. I'm probably thinking of, like, after Dark Souls 3, I find a way to get a hold of Dark Souls 1. Then after Dark Souls 1, I find a way to get a hold of Dark Souls 2. I'm not buying that shit. I'm sorry, I'm not buying Dark Souls 2. Miss me with that bullshit. But Dark Souls 1, I don't mind buying. Although I'll wait for the whole PlayStation security breach situation to, like, resolve itself. Right now, I've removed every single bank account that had to do with that's tied to Sony.
To let everyone know.
Because the fact that Sony got hacked, and then all the important, like, all details, information has been, like, hacked and all of that stuff. Like, yeah, I'm not really trying to.
Anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Ooh, what's this?
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name.
Why?
I think. It's
to extend land, I guess?
The mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried.
Let's just
about
say
her
that.
pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl.
Ah, he wanted to smash. He wanted to smash.
He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Watch out for the Asuran merchants. They'll soon shoot you as look at you. Arrested two.
Do you know,
for disorderly conduct.
now that I'm chilling, right?
Wanna know what they
Certain thoughts have crossed through my head, and you know, I realized something has really changed ever since I started live streaming, and it kind of bothers me that I don't do it as much, but I know I used to do this all the time back when, is the alarm going off again? It is going off again. Ugh, my mom will deal with it. But I remember when every single time there was a live stream that would happen, even if somebody were to join, even if they didn't interact, the moment I would see a number go up by 1, I would immediately welcome them. Like, even if they didn't say, and even if they were just dropping on by, they didn't want to say anything. Or they couldn't say anything because, I don't know, they were busy with something. The moment they popped up on the stream, I'd just be like, oh, somebody joined, welcome, welcome. And I don't know why I don't do that anymore. Kind of bothers me, low-key. I need to start doing that again. Although, of course, one day it's going to have to, like, stop. Let's say if I start getting, like, 600 average viewers on stream. Then, of course, I mean, I can't be
Wait, do you
saying
wanna talk?
welcome to
You
every
never
single
know,
one.
Never know. An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Metal flowers?
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Okay, I guess.
You said
Metal
you were an
flowers,
adventurer.
though.
Just so.
2 people joined.
The
Welcome,
nobles
welcome.
of Meridian
What the
crave
hell's my
flowers
phone
for their
attached? Oh,
balconies
it's a
and
power
gardens.
bank.
So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out.
He looks
So now
so
I collect flowers
off-putting.
for those
Like, if I saw this guy in real life,
Doesn't
I don't
make
know.
sense.
I'd feel
Being
off-putted by him.
restrained.
He has, what are
Of
them shits
course.
called? He looks like he got
Freedom
them,
is
Sampuku
But the
eyes.
embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Let me try. Let's see what you have.
Let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
The Sanpaku eye. Oh, okay, so Sanpaku eyes are basically like a belief in the... And I, like, this was first brought to my attention by when I was watching a video by Berlizzi. But, like, I decided to Google it, and apparently, like, Sanpaku eyes are, like, a belief in Japan where your eyes determine the type of person you are. So, you know, like, how they always, like, the eyes are the window to the soul type shit? Yeah, so with the Sanpaku eyes is basically if you look straight, look into a mirror, right? If the white, you know, like the white areas of the eyes, what are those called, by the way? What are the white areas eyes called? It's not a cornea. Sclera? Alright, yeah, so it's basically like if you look into a mirror, directly into a mirror, or if you look into somebody's eyes and you see that the sclera, the sclera, the white part underneath, you can see it, then that means that somebody is either going to have a high likeliness of having a mental illness or they're going to die a tragic death. So that's what happens if you can see the white part in the bottom of their eyes. If you see the white part on top of their eyes, then it means that they are more likely to cause harm to other people. So usually they'll say like, oh, people with the white part visible on top of the eye, the sclera is visible on that part, then those are like people who are more likely to be psychopaths, sociopaths, serial killers, etc., etc. That's why they tend to keep distance away from those type of people. And then if you don't see any whites, whether like upwards or down, then I guess you're normal. You're one of the normal people, right? So I looked into the mirror after finding out about the Sanpaku eyes, and I was like, shit. Because I have the sclera visible at the bottom area of my eyes, which means I'm more likely to have a mental illness or die a tragic death. The mental illness part is correct. The dying a tragic death, I hope that's not the case. You know? What's this? Oh, you need Blaze to buy this? Okay, fair enough.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Like, right now that I've told you about the Sanpaku eyes, look into the mirror. And after you look into the mirror, do you think you have, like, the normal eyes, or do you have the bad ones? Sanpaku eyes meaning. Let's look at just the general Wikipedia. So Sanpakugan or Sanpaku eyes is a Japanese term which means three whites. It's introduced to English by George Osawa in the mid-1960s, generally referred to in English as Sanpaku eyes. It refers to eyes in which either the white space above or below the iris is revealed. And then, give me a second. So yeah, normal eyes, you can't, the white parts is not visible below or above. That's if you have normal eyes. If you have Sanpaku eyes, then at least the white part is visible between the iris, like the main eye, I guess the main eye, the iris and the eyelid. And then it's like, it's separated into like yin Sanpaku and yang Sanpaku. So yin Sanpaku is the one where there's white underneath. And it says this one is like, indicates a physical or mental imbalance within the individual. Or might, suffer a tragic death. And then the yang Sanpaku eyes are the ones where the white is visible on top. Which it says indicates an unstable mental state or uncontrollable aggression. So more likely to be serial killer, etc., etc. I remember people were looking at Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish has the yin one, where there's like the white visible on the very bottom. And judging based on her music, yeah, she's definitely going through their mental illness, their mental issues. Marilyn Manson, no, not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson has the yang Sanpaku eyes, so the ones visible on top, which is more likely to cause physical aggression. And considering he had a cult that was involved in killing people, it checks out. I think there was also one with like who was this? Ted Bundy? I think Ted Bundy also has like the yang Sanpaku. Michael Jackson had the yin. And let's see. Let me quickly check it out. Ted Bundy face. It seems like he had more of the yin than yang. Yeah, so he had more of the more likely to have a medical issue or mental illness instead of the more likely to cause physical aggression type shit. I mean, but he is Ted Bundy, so yeah. Give me a second. All right. Oh yeah. Ass.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy. This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
What is this? Message from my mom. I swear my mom is a fan. What's going on? She's my mom is responding to some of the shit that I'm saying on stream, but she's sending me messages on WhatsApp. So it's like, I don't know, it's like she's listening in. She's really a fan. She needs to stop listening in on my conversations, but I already be having weird conversations as is. Speaking of which, bro.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Okay, there's this one cosplayer, right? So I was talking to one of my classmates earlier on today, and we were talking about like Comic-Con, right? Because apparently she went to Comic-Con from Friday till Saturday, but I never saw her. So I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Then she mentioned this one cosplayer. Let me just quickly Google it. What's her name? She has like 695,000 followers on Instagram. It's like Princess, hold on, let me search it. So I know who I'm talking about. I think it's like Princess yeah, it's Princess Sachiko. Yeah, this is the account. Yeah, so as I was talking to my friend, she was like, oh, by the way, Princess Sachiko was at Comic-Con. And I'm like, oh, I walked past her and I didn't even know it was her. I just completely like glazed over it, over the fact that it was her. And then she drops a random bombshell. Did you know she goes to our campus? I'm like, one, she's South African. Two, she goes to my school. So that was crazy information to learn. That was crazy information to hear. That, oh no, not that she goes to my campus, but she went to my campus last year. And I'm like, what in the fuck? I was so lost and confused by that information. And I thought, I was like, if that's the case, she most likely graduated. Let me actually check through it. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a post right now. I've graduated from university. Let's go. Graduated with a distinction. Which is amazing. Pretty good. So yeah, apparently she's like 22. She did already graduate, but she went to our campus, and I was so surprised by that information. I was like, wow. Damn. Which is unfortunate though, cause like if she did go to our campus, that would be pretty cool. Cause like, hey man, imagine having a cosplaying anime girlfriend. That would be pretty nice. What is this? Like I'm looking through her entire page, and like she has really good cosplays too. I think the one that I found her doing was a Sukuna one. And then the most recent one that I saw was her doing a what was it? Luffy. She did a Gear 5 Luffy one, and I saw that and I was like, that is really impressive. Then after finding out that she used to go to my campus, I was like, wow. Okay. Amazing. Unfortunately, you can't try get her anymore. Nigga said who? Said who? Chill out. I mean, I agree. Like, I'm chill. I'm just saying. Said who? Small world, right? Send her my way. Nigga, you don't even live in South Africa. How the fuck that gonna work? Like, I'm just thinking about the situation, and I'm like, huh. They're like, the world is really a small place. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, we live in a very small world. If somehow, not only did I walk past her and not pay attention to her, but she used to go to my campus. That was, yeah, that was, you know, kind of shocking for me. Oh, she used to go by Lolita Princess. Makes sense. What is her Instagram? Let me type it in chat. Look at me giving the smaller people a shout out. Damn, bro. 695,000 followers on Instagram. That's crazy. You can find her on Instagram with this handle. What is it? Okay, hold on. Let me actually tell my friend. Let me see. Just check Instagram and found out she graduated last year, so she is mostly no longer on our campus. Yeah, actually, now that I'm reading this message that my mom sent me, yeah, she's definitely just listening in. She's a fan. Secluded area. Mm. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Somebody just asked me on WhatsApp what is my favorite Yeet song. What is my favorite Yeet song? Like, I have a Yeet... I only have one Yeet album. Hold on. Okay, so I have one Yeet album, right? Life. I have that one. And I'd say my favorite track from that album is Out the Way. There's just something about Out the Way's instrumental. Money So Big. Money, my money big, no, my money talking, nah, nah. They say you keep on evolving. I so steady, whoa, they see my pockets swollen. You gotta show me this shit, let me tell you how I'm doing this shit. I got the devil on my phone, keep doing this shit. Like, okay, yeah, that song is fire, but Out the Way is definitely, I would say, just because of the instrumental for Out the Way, it's just so, you know, it is so, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a good instrumental. So I think I'd say Out the Way is my favorite Yeet track. I'd say Out the Way, Talk, Money So Big. But Money So Big isn't even in the... it's not in the Life album. It's in the album that he released before that. But yeah. I'd say Out the Way is my favorite. Observing it daily. I'm causing the madness. I'm fucking the baddest. About me the crowd is like, yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit's gas.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
But how? Oh, examine? Alright.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So I'm assuming she's thinking like kick open the door.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Like
open the door, kick it out, have it fall into like the abyss, and then after it falls into the abyss, then we can worry about it exploding.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably
Hopefully.
not. Now push. Ugh.
How convenient that they just made it just out of the trajectory, you know? Just safely. No scars, no nothing, just
We did it!
force explosion.
Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Excuse me. What are these? Investigate the air. Oh, okay.
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in
Thank you. Thank you very much for the bless you.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
Oh, it still goes on. All right.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since
Let's
the
have a
Liberation.
chat. No, a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
Bro, it's so interesting that this game has like Assassin's Creed Eagle sets. Actually, low key, if I know Assassin's Creed is like an Ubisoft strict title, but I wouldn't mind at all if Guerrilla Games, I think that's the name of it, Guerrilla Games. Guerrilla Games. Is it Guerrilla Games? It is. Great. I would be very fine if Guerrilla Games, the people that made Horizon Zero and Ghost of Tsushima, if they made Assassin's Creed, I would not mind at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ubisoft needs to take a break from the Assassin's Creed franchise. They just kind of, you know, need to back up a bit. So if Guerrilla Games could take over, and then they decide to do with Assassin's Creed what they're doing with Horizon and Ghost of Tsushima, I think it would be an amazing game. It would be it would rekindle the franchise in a very nice way,
Dervahl
you know?
did find a way into the palace. Dervahl.
He probably saw you, bruh. Take care, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Bro, I know I'll be talking about like the whole PlayStation versus Xbox console war shit. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, PlayStation's looking cooked, bro. PlayStation's looking cooked. After that data breach that happened, it's like the biggest hack in, I think it's the biggest hack in Sony history. So I think it was, when was this? I think it was 2 days ago or some shit like that. Sony had experienced the biggest company hack of all time. I think of all time, I think. But yeah, basically what happened is that some dark web hacker group stole everyone's data. Everyone who owns a PlayStation 4 and a PS5, the data has been compromised. So yeah. So now as a result, those people are holding ransom with all of our data, and they're like, oh, if Sony doesn't pay the ransom within, I think by the 28th, so 2 days from now, on Thursday, if they don't pay the ransom by Thursday, then everybody's information is gonna get leaked onto the dark web or some shit like that. I immediately just decided to disconnect remove my bank details from my...
The wriggling runt.
I decided to remove my bank details from the PlayStation just to be safe, just to be on the safer side. Even though it's probably already too late, still, you know, I'm already going ahead and doing the idea of like changing all my passwords. Because if there's a data breach this big, yeah. Microsoft, yeah, I know, look, I understand. Okay, remember, Microsoft is a computer company foremost. That's what that's what it's there for. Like, that's its main business operations. So, of course, Microsoft would have better security than Sony. That is true. I still prefer PlayStations over Xboxes. To be honest, this is like, it's a PlayStation issue, yes, but I think it's more of a Sony issue rather than a PlayStation issue, you know? Microsoft, Xbox, yeah. Actually, let's see how Sony stocks. I want to see what Sony stock is like after the breach, after the hack. Ooh. 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 Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, the net income dropped by 16.68%. Yeah, it's not looking good. And this was like, oh wait, did this hack happen 9 hours ago? Because I'm only seeing like information, I'm seeing articles posted today. Like one of them says, all of Sony's systems allegedly hacked by a new ransomware group update. Oh, this is an update. Okay. Interestingly, let's see. Ransomed VC seems to be a ransomware operator. Ransomware as a service organization. That means alongside the large-scale hacks in major corporations, this hacker group operates outside of Russia and Ukraine. Just got out of school. My balls are sweating. Let's see. Also reportedly works with the EU's general data protection. Yada 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 yada. Let's see. Sony told IGN on September 26th, which is today, that it was looking into the claims. We are currently investigating the situation and we have no further comment at this time. A statement issued to the publication reads, Reddit hackers demand 4.5 million ransom for stolen company data. Only 4.5 million? Really? You have hacked Sony. Sony has its fingers into everything it has. So PlayStation, the Music Corporation, etc., etc. And you're only asking for 4.5 million? Reddit? Wow. Yeah. It's kind of... Really? I feel like if I was the one who were to, like, if I were to hack Sony, I would not be demanding 4.5 million. I'd probably be demanding more. But I think another reason why they'd rather, like, ask for, like, something that's expensive, but something that's not too expensive is because, one, if it's too expensive, Sony's not going to pay it out. And then, two, even if they do pay it out, I feel like it's going to be like, how do you clean all that money? How do you clean more than $4.5 million in, like, Bitcoin? I demand GTA 6 early access? Bro, the trailer hasn't even been... the trailer's not even out yet, so... What the fuck are you going to do there? Early access to GTA 6. Plus, if they issue it out to you, won't it be tied to an account? Unless you make a burner account, and even if you do make a burner account, can't they just track the IP? Can't they just find a way? I feel like you'd be fucking yourself over that way. You know? So personally, I would just say... I think I'd just, go with the money. I'd just take the money. I wonder how this hack even happened in the first place. You know what? I'll wait for some ordinary gamers to do that. Because that's the type of content he does. That's like his ballpark. I'd give them my address so that they can send me a copy. This guy wants to get swatted. Okay, this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time Sony has been hacked. Okay, I thought I was tripping, right? Because after I saw the article that was like, Sony has been hacked, and all the data has been breached, etc., etc. In my head, I was like, I remember this. This feels like deja vu. This has happened before. Sony has been hacked before. This I think they got hacked back in... Yeah, like when I thought they hacked Sony back in It was 2011 because it was when I was 9 years old. When I first moved to this complex, and then I went over to my friend's house and I was chilling at my friend's house, and then we were talking about like, oh, Sony got hacked. And I was like, what? How do you hack a PlayStation? Because I was dumb back then. I was like, how do you hack a PlayStation? Especially if most PlayStation, back in the day, I was really rocking the PlayStation 2 more than I was playing with the PlayStation 3. So I was like, my PS2 is never connected to the internet. What did you hack? How the hell did you hack it? It was like, yeah, it was like PS3s, etc., etc. So, yeah, so this isn't the first time Sony's been hacked. Back in 2011, the company PlayStation Network suffered a massive breach that saw some 77 million registered accounts compromised and online features totally inoperable. It was so bad that Sony not only had to explain to Congress, they had to explain to wow. Not only did Sony had to explain to Congress what happened, but also began giving away games and money a few years later as compensation. Wait, that means because of this data breach, free games are coming, my boy. That's all I'm hearing from this. That's all I'm hearing. Good news. It's like, yeah, our account information was hacked, but I mean, Sony might have to go in front of Congress again and explain what happened, and then we all get like free games, you know, free games as compensation. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Depends on what the game is, though. If you're gonna give me like some no-name games, then I think I'm gonna be a bit like bothered. Yeah, I think I'd be a bit like, bro, data compromise. Give me some new games. Give me some good games. Give me some PS exclusives. If you give me PlayStation exclusives as compensation for my data being breached, yeah, I don't mind that. Let's see. It says like less than 6,000 files may not have seemed egregious as that PlayStation Network hack, but a hack is a hack all the same. So here, hoping Sony can batten down the hatches ASAP. Huh. Yeah. Maybe this is gonna be like the situation where that one kid hacked, what was this thing? GTA 6. And then they found the kid who hacked GTA 6, but they couldn't arrest him because he wasn't mentally well enough to know right from wrong. I think it was like, I don't know if that means they were calling him autistic or what, but they were basically saying like he's not in the mental state to understand right from wrong. Sure, he hacked Rockstar Games and he leaked access, or he leaked stuff for GTA 6, but he just didn't know what he was doing, so we can't really arrest him. Which, again, in order to plead insanity to a case, that is like work. That is a lot of work. So yeah, the fact that they were able to get away with it is impressive in its own right. That's actually pretty amazing.
You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Oh no, my precious bomb didn't work. I'm not gonna lie, Aloy is so
I didn't hear anything.
attractive. She's cute.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
I can't spare the weight.
Hold on. Woo! Damn. That was something special. Whew, alright. I'm better now.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And
the fuck is bushwhacking? What, are we seriously gonna say, like, allow that to be a thing? You're the one who thank you very much for the bless you. Are we really going to be, like, accepting the term bushwhack? You're the one who bushwhacked my... Okay, bro. Such...
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
That sounded so mid. That did not sound intimidating at all.
Look out, it's her!
Can I craft? No.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? You're starting to irritate me.
Look at this guy. Ow, what the hell?
I've led an army. Kestrels and Ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Calling me a savage? Rude.
How you like that?
Where the hell did he go? Did he die? He's not dead.
Nowhere to run now.
Bro, who keeps shooting arrows at me? They got some crazy precision too. Nice try. Really, that's
Not
it?
over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Is he about to suicide bomb? Oh, he's calling some Stormhawks. You're not called Stormhawks. I'm just thinking of the Elden Ring beasts.
Never
you know?
do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Actually, yeah. Right there.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
Really? Woo! I'm getting fucked up. Okay. What are these things' weaknesses? Piercing.
Those majestic,
Okay.
murderous Glinthawks. Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks.
Bro, stop glazing them. We get that. You like these shiny birds. Oh, it's struggling to fly.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Oh, good shit.
I hope you like fighting these things.
Ooh,
because
damn.
there's more on the way.
Okay, great.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way.
Yep. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way. Alright, bring him.
Gonna need this.
Let him come. Pause. I mean like that. Second Duck, welcome. Had fun streaming? It was a bit dead. Are you getting tired of playing Warframe or what? Like, what happened to you saying that with everybody it's like, you know, as long as like Hell's Gates and everybody else is there, then everything is good. Jeez! Kill the Glinthawks. Is there any way for like... I could probably like bomb them out the sky, probably, right? Alright, seems like they have a very high resistance to they're ice creatures. Do you think I could like bomb them with fire? I mean, that works. Get down, stay down. It's not that Warframe just felt kind of dry. Oh yeah. That definitely happens, bro. Okay. I needed to stay still. I needed to fly over. Oh, whoa. Chill. shit, I can only use one more. So I just want them to like fly over.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Actually, if you get bored of what's this Warframe, I doubt you've played like the Duviri quests. So why don't you just do that? Oh, he's right above me. You know what? Woo!
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Bro, you're struggling. Just get down. Get on the floor. I don't know. Josh and these niggas don't actually have a lot of games. We have multiplayer.
Ah! Those majestic,
You're burnt out of
murderous
Warframe already?
Glinthawks.
That's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. You got burnt out of Warframe faster than I thought you would. I thought you'd be like... Oh no, to be fair, haven't you been playing it for like 3 months now? No, you haven't been playing it for that long. Yeah! Touchdown! Alright, there we go. The murderous Glinthawks. A month and a half, but it was non-stop. Yeah, you streaming, that's another reason why I don't like to stream the same game like every day. Like, one, it has to do with audience retention and all of that stuff, but like number two, it has to mainly do with like my own burnout. Right? If every single day I'm booting up the same game, I feel like I will get burnt out, and if I get burnt out, then people are going to feel my burnout. Plus, I'm very vocal in expressing that I would probably have I probably have some form of burnout. And to be honest, yeah, that's not really good. So just like constantly rotating games just allows you to keep things fresh.
No room.
So, and the thing is, you don't even have to play a multiplayer game. You can play a single player. You just refuse to. Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up.
Man, just kill him. Oh. I'd still kill him regardless.
I know what you are afraid of.
In a video
Going
game,
back
of
to
course.
the mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead, and they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Looters and shooters. Shooters are my jam. And seems that when I play by myself, I feel how dry the commentary is. Yeah, this is why, again, story mode games are the wave. Story mode games are just the wave. Because, I mean, if you don't have any, like, genuine commentary on, like, a multiplayer game, depending on the multiplayer game, at least the story mode would give you something to commentate about.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
Let's see. When she texts you good night, sleep well instead of be safe, Spider-Man. Wait, be safe tonight, Spider-Man. New York needs you. Bro, actually, that's a question I'm gonna pose. Say you were in the situation of Peter Parker, right? Let's just say that. And you ended up getting bitten by the spider. You now have radioactive Spider-Man abilities, etc., etc. Would y'all be Spider-Man? Like, realistically speaking, like, be honest with yourself. I'm not trying to, like, do a moral question to see whether or not... I don't want to question your morality or whatever. But, like, genuine question. Would you be Spider-Man had you gotten Spider-Man's abilities? Have you seen the Sony hack shit? Yeah, we actually discussed it before you joined the live stream. You would be Spider-Man 100%? Really? Personally, I don't think I could do it. Like, of course, there'll be moments where I would use my Spider-Man abilities to save people, right, here and there. But, like, I wouldn't make that my job. Right? I wouldn't make that my part-time job. Because you see how badly it disrupts Peter Parker's life. Like, he has issues with relationships. He can't tell anybody his secret. Because if he tells anybody his secret, then that person's at risk. Even any association, like in the original Spider-Man... even in the original Spider-Man thing, where it was like... oh, who keeps taking these pictures of Spider-Man? And then it would be like, oh, that's the photographer, Peter Parker. Then they start attacking Peter Parker just because he's the photographer. Like, yeah, I feel like personally, I could not be Spider-Man just because of how much I'd be putting on the line. I'm putting my friends on the line. I'm putting my family on the line. I'm putting myself on the line because I can get fucked up and I can get hurt. And then once I get hurt, I can't help anybody. There's just too much to lose, right? I know it's with great power comes great responsibility. I didn't ask to be given that great power. You feel me? I'm just experiencing it. And again, I will use it to help people from time to time. But I wouldn't be in like an active Spider-Man thing. I wouldn't constantly be in the thing of like, oh, the cops are saying, oh, there's a police chase. I gotta go Spider-Man. Like, I'm not Batman, bro. I'm not Spider-Man. I'm not doing that. Even if I have the powers, even if I have the ability to do so, I'm not doing that. In my opinion, you seem to have a really good grasp on your audience, and that's why you've got this far. It's not even that, to be honest. You just need to be able to communicate with the people in chat. Like, there'll be moments, of course, where you read a message and then you can't really respond to it. Like, the best you can really say as a response is like, yeah, I guess. Like, you can't say much on top of it, but you should always have something to, like, say. Find a way to continue a conversation. If there is no conversation, then this is why sometimes on stream I will browse other social medias where I'll either look at like not TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I'd either look at like Discord or WhatsApp or Instagram or Twitter, and if something pops up, I'll use that as a topic and we'll start talking about it. Shit. This whole Spider-Man conversation happened that exact same way, where we were just talking. We just had the whole thing of as a meme, and we just continue from there. Lying, I would be devious. So Jaso is saying he would be a villain. Wait. When you say you'd be devious, as in, would you use your Spider-Man abilities for villainy, or would you just use it more for selfish game within the grasps of the law, right? Yeah, not like a full-time Spider-Man, but if I see somebody in need, I'm gonna try and help. Yeah, I think that one makes sense. Like, if I'm walking past an alleyway and I'm seeing somebody getting mugged, I'm helping them. But, like, I'm not gonna actively... Let's say I have dinner with my girlfriend or some shit like that, and then I hear there's a crime going on. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta go. And then I start changing so that I can go thwip, you know? Use your Spider-Man abilities to take selfies. You know, that's real. That's so real. I would do the exact same thing. Plus, wall crawling just feels so useful, you know? My chat consists of blanks. Shit. Play different games. This is why another reason. Don't stick to Warframe. Switch. Play different games. People find your channel that way. Some people found my channel while I was playing Bloodborne. Some found it, like Abu found it when I was playing Dark Souls. Some found it when I was playing Horizon. Some when playing God of War. Like, games will attract different audiences, and that's how you can get the, you know, the chat rolling, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think, like, God made a good decision by not giving me any powers. Because I know I would not be good with them. Also, it depends on the powers, right? Because if I, for example, had, like, sticky fingers from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I know I would be a top-tier criminal. I would be an actual menace to society if I had, like, gold experience, sticky fingers, the hand, the world, Star Platinum the world, Killer Queen. If I had these, D4C, what else? I think it's those 7 stands specifically. If I had those 7 stands in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I would actually be a menace. I would be a menace to society. So God did well not to give me any superpowers. I would be, woo, especially Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers is the most practical stand you can use in real life. You can steal things, right? You have a pocket dimension to yourself. Like, you have a pocket dimension you can travel in and out of. You can put stuff in that pocket dimension and it doesn't affect you at all. Like in that one episode where Bruno hid inside another person's body. And that person didn't even feel it. He didn't feel the weight of having another man in him. Pause. But he didn't like feel the weight of like somebody hiding inside of him. He didn't feel weird about it. He didn't even know. So, Sticky Fingers is just such a useful stand. Also, that one episode where Bruno hid a cell phone inside of his face. Like, imagine you could go through, like, airport security with the most dangerous weapons, but, like, they'll never detect them because you're hiding them inside your body, inside the pocket dimension. Or if you ever, like, I guess, got amputated because of something, you could use Sticky Fingers to, like, stitch yourself back together. You could, you'd never need to have a bag. There'd never be a reason to have a bag, because let's say you go to school, right? And then every single time you go to your desk, or you go to your chair, you just open up the pocket dimension, and you pull out all your textbooks and stuff that you left inside the desk. Like what Bruno did when, there was the, I forgot that guy, that fat guy. But, like, that guy was, after he died, there was, like, a lot of riches, right? And Bruno was supposed to find, he was supposed to take the riches. And he hid all the money inside a urinal, right? Inside the pocket dimension that was inside the urinal. Stuff like that. That is so useful. You could hide your money. You could be an amazing drug dealer if you wanted to. You could steal shit. You'd never have to worry about space. You can travel with everything and anything. You can travel through walls and floors. I can, like, put a zip on the floor and travel downstairs. It just makes things convenient. I could punch people and then unzip them. I could separate their heads, but they wouldn't actually die. Like, you could do so much with Sticky Fingers. I till this day believe Sticky Fingers is the best practical stand you could ever have in the real life world. And that stand would make me an absolute menace. Wherever you go, you can always have a concealed carry. Actually, there's no point in even concealed carrying a gun, to be honest. Because again, if you have the stand is invisible to other stand users. So there's that. So you always have an invisible bodyguard that moves at the speed of sound. Actually, how fast is Sticky Fingers? I'm pretty sure Sticky Fingers can catch a bullet. How fast is Sticky Fingers? His speed downgraded from A to B. Huh. Okay, it doesn't have a specific speed. But, like, if it was as fast as Star Platinum... Okay, not as fast as Star Platinum. But, like... You know, if it's fast enough to catch a bullet, then I don't need to worry about being shot. I never have to worry about being shot. I have an invisible bodyguard. If somebody pulls out a gun to try draw it on me, then I can unzip the gun. I can unzip the person. Pause. I can split them in half by zipping them. I can unzip their hands. I can unzip their head off. Like, Sticky Fingers is just the best stand. He's the best stand for living in the real life world. I don't know why he's not stronger. I don't know. I swear, Araki just decided to nerf him knowing the potential he had. Same thing with, like, the hand. They know how overpowered the hand would be, but they just decided to give it to a dumbass like Okuyasu.
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Huh.
What do you think the Oseram...
What would another good stand be? Another good practical stand?
They'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that.
What other gold experience would be useful if you were like a surgeon? It'd be like good for being a doctor, right? If you lose your finger, all you have to do is like take an inanimate object. You could pick up a rock off the road, the side of the road, and turn it into a finger. And you can use it to heal yourself, to turn it into like new flesh. So you could always have organ. You could actually have an infinite supply of organ donating. And the amount of money you could gain from that alone is pretty interesting. You could do what Giorno did. Wait, what did he do again? But I think it was what he did with the frog. He turned the briefcase into a frog, and then if you hit the frog, all damage that's done onto the objects that he's created will reflect back on the attacker. So that means you could basically grab a chain or grab like a bandage. Fortnite installed. An update file. Oh, whatever. Okay, so you could basically like wrap bandage around your chest, right? And then bring life to it and then turn it into like a vine, right? Or leaves or some shit like that. So then if somebody ever attacks you, then that damage immediately reflects on the attacker. If somebody ever shot you, you have like a reflect shield, right? Let's say you're running through a bad neighborhood, a bad hood, and you have the bulletproof vest made of leaves. And then they shoot you, and then the damage of the bullet immediately gets reflected back onto the person who shot you in the first place. That would be pretty useful. Good with money making. What else could you really use gold experience for? I don't know. Let's see. JoJo stand list. Soft and wet. No, that's not a useful stand. I mean, it is, but like not that many uses that you can have in the outside world. Spice Girl, the ability to make things soft. I don't know how I'd feel about that. That's just it seems pretty useful.
You gotta go. Killers
seems pretty
to track,
useless.
Machines to master, all before breakfast.
I'm trying to think of another stand.
When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see.
I have to go through the stand list.
Get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Sex offender would be on the top of the... Alright. Okay. You know, I just read that message now in my... Okay. Let's go through. Stardust Crusader stands. Star Platinum. Pretty useless unless you have Star Platinum the world. Right? Because then you have a bodyguard that can hit hard enough to like shatter diamond, and also moves faster than the speed of light and has the ability to time travel. That's pretty useful. You have like an amazing bodyguard. Magician's Red, the ability to control any and all fire that exists. Would be useful if you were living in the wild. yes. Could be useful for cooking. And you could burn people alive if you wanted to. I mean, I don't know why you'd do that, but it's possible.
Aloy, to say you
but other than that, I don't know what you could use. Actually, no, fire feels like one of the most useful things you can have at all. But yeah.
Meridian.
Hermit Purple,
you,
pretty useless. You basically become like Spider-Man.
We can mourn her
Spider-Man with clairvoyance.
Without painful uncertainty.
Hierofanto Green.
It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
The ability to possess people seems pretty useful.
There's something
but other than that, nah.
I know.
Silver Chariot, no. The Fool, the ability to control sand. I mean, sand is everywhere.
Well,
but like, how often do you need to control sand? Like, what's the point of being Sandman? The world, of course, the ability to stop time, there's usefulness in that. Tower of Grey, useless. Dark Blue Moon, useless. Strength, useless. Ebony Devil, useless.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa. A woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
How about both?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings.
At least he knows.
But you had something urgent to discuss?
Okay, let's see. Yellow Temperance. The ability to shapeshift into anybody. Definitely useful, especially if you're trying to be a criminal. If you're trying to commit crimes, then Yellow Temperance would definitely be useful. Hanged Man. A stand that allows you to, I guess, attack people through mirror reflections. Unless you're an assassin, pretty useless. Emperor. A gun. An invisible gun. An invisible gun with a bullet that you can track. Like, you can control the movement of a bullet. So you could realistically never miss your target, especially if your target is within a certain range. If you were in the hood, sure. If you're in the army, sure. Outside of that, not really useful.
Were you and Ursa?
Empress, useless. Wheel of Fortune, useless. Justice, the ability to control people once they have a stab wound.
She didn't just give me advice.
Once they have an open wound, you can control them like a puppet. I guess that's kind of useful.
But we couldn't be together.
Yeah. But I don't know what the hell you'd use that for. Lovers. The ability to share physical pain or sensations with other people.
And probably war with the clans.
So if you feel pain, they feel pain, and it's worse for them.
Dervahl. He wanted her, so she rejected him.
What would that do for an orgasm?
So jealousy became yet
now that I'm thinking about it.
Motivations.
Would that even work? Right? If I bust a nut, and then the girl I've used lovers on, she experiences a stronger feeling of like euphoria because of the nut that I busted. So she feels a stronger nut from my bust. I mean, I guess. Okay, sure, I guess. Let's see. The sun. I mean, having a stand that's literally just the sun is useless. I don't know what you'd use that for.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
Death 13. The ability to invade people in their dreams and kill them that way. If you were a serial killer, you could do that realistically, to be honest. Right? Because all damage that you do to an enemy in their dreams, excuse me, all damage you do to an enemy in their dreams would be reflected in real life. But there is no there is no residue
accomplished if it weren't
So
for
let's say I
Martha.
killed you by slicing you into bits, like I turned you into sashimi. There's no knife. There's no knife to tie it to. You just wake up, sliced. Well, you wouldn't wake up, you'd be dead. But like your corpse, just the next day would be sliced up. So if you were a serial killer, that would be great for you.
Helis is preparing to attack.
I don't know what else
Meridian.
you'd use it for.
It could come at any time.
Oh wait, but what's he used it to heal wounds as well.
Wait a
When
moment.
Kalkyoin
I've
had
never
cut
wanted to hear
what's
this.
this on his arm,
Aloy.
where he was like
Sun King tells me that
baby
you're
stand or
brave
some
and
shit like that, and then he was like I'm gonna need you to fix
us
this
what you
wound,
know.
and then
The
yeah,
Eclipse will
so you can
attack Sion
control
from the
the
west
physical body
with an
in the
army
dream
of
world.
ancient
So I guess
war
every
machines.
single time you hurt yourself
But
in the
that's not
dream,
worst of it.
you could fix it
They'll
in
bring
real
a
life.
Mind with them, god, demon, machine.
That
whatever
could
you
be
wanna call
useful,
it.
especially if you get like
It's called
surgery,
Hades.
right? You could heal yourself through
But it
surgery.
doesn't want Meridian at all. It
Okay,
wants the
sure.
Spire.
Judgment. The ability to grant 3 wishes like
It
a
will
genie.
send out a call,
But these wishes
working
are
more
very,
ancient machines, more than we could
they have
ever
like
defeat.
very demonic drawbacks.
All
It's like
we
having to
lost.
deal with the devil. Could be
We
useful,
can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand,
but
but
again,
my
I don't think the
responsibility
drawbacks are
lies
worth
with
it.
Meridian.
High
Meridian
Priestess,
isn't
the
target
ability
of us.
to... What's High
You have to
Priestess ability
defend
again?
the Spire.
It's the one where it's like that
Perhaps the
small
Vanguard you're
demon thing that can
Yes.
turn into any
Send them
metal,
to the Spire.
right? She can transfer through metal
Aaron
and
knows
stuff like
Aloy.
that.
He won't question it.
Don't know what you would use
Then
that
have
for,
the
unless
city guard
again,
fortified
you
in
are
Western There they can be
a...
seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Unless you're an assassin, Geb,
Aloy,
the ability to control water. It's not
Allow
really
me
control
to
water, but like your stand is water.
apologize for my behavior before.
You could always walk around
After
with a
everything
water
that
bottle,
happened
use that to protect.
Ursa,
Like imagine you're able to kill people with
I
a water
was
bottle.
confused.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
If we're to fight together on the brink
Khanum.
of life and death,
Isn't that just the ability
I
to
prefer to
change
do
the shape
so
of your
with your
face?
forgiveness.
It's like a weaker version
Then
of Yellow
how?
Temperance.
As
Tough.
long as you don't confuse me with her
The
again.
ability to predict the
Even a king can
future
learn
with a
his lesson.
book.
good then. I'm
I
glad
don't think
that's
I'd want to
behind us.
have that. I don't think I'd want to have such a clear-cut way
It
of
will take time
telling
to prepare our
what the
defenses.
future is. Or like
Please,
knowing what the
tell
future
me
is.
what you know of our enemies.
I feel like that would give me some weird form of anxiety. Like I just look at the Oingo Boingo book, and then I was like, oh, Oingo Boingo. Next time you step outside, you're gonna get hit by a stray spear, or like a random bomb is gonna hit you from out of nowhere. And now I know that even if I leave the house, I'm still gonna get blown up. Like I can never leave the house, and you can't avoid it. Ah, I got a trophy. Thank you very much. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. That ability is pretty... you know? Level 30. I think that's enough for me to do the
Panic
DLC.
in the city will only create
I think I'm gonna do the DLC now.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
I'm gonna do this one mission and then I'm gonna do the DLC.
Aloy. Preparations are underway
Okay,
for the original
let's see.
fortress of the
Anubis.
Lord
Anubis
was
is not
sent to
really
every
a
corner
nice
of the
stand, because
Sun.
every single
Our
time you
allies
pick up the
offered
stand,
their
you get
steel.
possessed
Some came
by the
from
demon
Meridian,
of the god
others
of death.
shards.
So, yeah, that's not useful.
Many came from you.
Bastet. Anybody who touches an electrical socket, they turn into a magnet. Useless. Satan. The ability to de-age
The ridge will
people.
be the front line.
I
That's
mean,
why
you
the
could
city
give
guard will
people
hold it.
eternal youth.
Yes. bolstered
And you
by
could
some
sell
of
that
the
as a miracle.
irregulars, I
If somebody
suppose.
touches your shadow,
The
they
Oseram
get
cannons
younger.
that
The
thundered
longer they stay in your
Meridian's wars
shadow, the
liberation
younger they get.
now defend us.
So you could literally give
You're
people
welcome to clear
eternal
the
youth
defenses.
for a price.
And the Spire. Aaron
So
and
yeah,
the
that could be
Vanguard are
useful.
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived.
Osiris. That's the
They have
gambling
resisted the
one.
offer of a royal audience.
Yeah, pretty useless.
Perhaps you could parley.
Horus.
there. I will.
The ability to manifest ice.
I suppose all we
So
can
like
do is
Todoroki.
wait for the attack.
I don't know what... There's more
Exactly.
uses with
It's
fire
not
than you would
female
have with
cherish,
ice.
but our
So
spotters
I
are
don't know what
inside
you would
the
use that
there's
for.
still no movement in the west.
A tomb is
So,
another gambling one.
there's
I don't
more
want to
to
do
do
gambling.
elsewhere.
A gambling
Seize
stand.
this time to do it. Otherwise,
Tenor
I'd
sax.
made the apartment of
The
Odin
ability to create like
Delveson
optical
available to you.
illusions. I don't know. Maybe you could have a use of like creating genjutsus. Who knows? Rest before the final... Oh, it's the final mission of the game. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do the side quest then. Okay, Cream. Having Cream as a stand is useless. However, it is so destructive that it could be useful. You know? You can literally turn your body into a void of nothingness and just disintegrate anything you touch. What would you use that for? Beats me.
No, a colorful discussion.
I guess unless if you want to be a menace, that would be pretty useful, you know? Review preparations. Nah. Before the final mission begins, I can't fast travel there. Let me fast travel here. And then we'll try the DLC. Holly's stand is the most useless. Jonathan's stand is just Hermit Purple, but yeah. Okay, sure. Let's see. Diamond is unbreakable. Crazy Diamond. Second most useful stand in all of JoJo in the real life setting. Number 1 is Sticky Fingers, of course. Number 2 would be Crazy Diamond. Reason why it's useful, you can fix anything. Anything except for yourself. Because, of course, that would be broken if you could just, like, forever heal yourself. But that means you could always keep everything in, like, prime peak condition. You accidentally cracked the screen of your phone. Fixed. Your shoes are getting worn out. Fixed. Your clothes are getting worn out. Fixed. Your device is degrading. Fixed. You could never lose something. Realistically, you could choose never to lose something again. Because basically what you'd need to do is that you'd break... Like, let's say you have a box. And I was thinking about this. Let's say you have a box, right? And in this box, there's, like, broken pieces of everything. And there's, like, tags. There's name tags attached to every single broken thing. So, like, let's say this broken thing is, like, a piece of my car key. Or a piece of my house keys. Or a piece of my card. My bank card. Etc., etc., etc. Right? So that means every single time you lose the item, you can fix the item and it will function as a magnet. And whatever you lost will come back to you. So you could never, realistically, if you were smart with it, you'd never lose anything. You can fix everything, so everything is in its best condition. And also, you could be like the highest paid doctor of all time. You could fix anything, except for stuff like cancer, etc., etc. But like, any physical damage, you could heal. And you could make money off of that. So, yeah. There's that. Crazy Diamond, definitely a useful stand. Let's see. Star Platinum, the world, already explained it. If you have the ability to time stop or control any flow of time, I think that, like, that's a very useful stand. What the hell is this? Looks like wires. Okay. Let's see, the hand. The hand is useless in a day-to-day example, but it's useful when it comes to fighting, right? Because you have the ability to, like, wipe anything from existence. You know, Zahando, just everything gone. So, yeah. I think maybe I'm just dumb like Okuyasu. I can't think of, like, a smart way to use the hand. Yeah, I'm probably just being dumb like Okuyasu. Echoes. Echoes Act 1, useless. Act 2, kind of useful. Act 3, I don't know how I feel about Echoes Act 3. What the hell am I supposed to? Oh.
What are you doing, Aloy?
Killer Queen.
This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised
Fuck
you're
up.
still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
You're shit.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Yeah. Let me do the mission first. Nigga thinks I'm getting a bit too close. Alright. Killer Queen. Killer Queen would be great for disposing things. Like, you could never... Like, you never need to, like, throw anything away for trash day, right? When it's, like, trash pickup day. There's no need. All I need to do is just make my shit explode. If somebody tries to rob me, give me your wallet. They decide to take my wallet. I plant a bomb on it. They take my wallet, they explode, they die. That's what they get for trying to rob me. They try to steal my phone, they touch it, the bomb goes off, they die. That's what they get. And when they blow up, there's no residue at all. So it's like truly a no witnesses type of, like, no evidence type of death, or no evidence type of murder. So that would be useful for that. What else would you use the ability to blow things up for? What would you need to blow things up for? Booby traps? I guess if somebody is like, if somebody sets, like, if you're at home and you're chilling, you could set a bomb on your door handle, right? So if any intruder tries to get in through the door, they just blow up. I don't know. Okay, Aqua Necklace, the ability to control waters to some extent. Yeah, the ability to control water to some extent, it is what it is. Why is this thing on fire, though? Why I'm following it? I'm trying to possess it. Because if I possess it, then at least I can, you know, have a little bodyguard. Oh, never mind. Woo! Yo, that is a... Wow! That is a lot of damage! Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I should have left it. Alright, Bad Company. Having a mini army. Again, depends on what you're doing. Like, if you work in the military, sure. In general, no. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Red Hot Chili Pepper is a useful stand because as long as there's electricity, your stand has unlimited range. So that is useful. Unlimited range.
This one's our new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's new. Okay, no wonder I couldn't possess it. Weak to ice. Good to know. Okay, yeah. Red Hot Chili Pepper, as long as you have range, what's this? Your stand has, you know, as long as you have electricity, your stand has infinite range. Because it's made of lightning, the more electricity is in the area, the stronger it gets. So your character is basically like Electro from Spider-Man. Could be useful. Don't know for what. But yeah, basically that would definitely be. Oh, you could do like long distance assassinations too. As long as that person's in an area that has electricity, you could assassinate them that way. And then the like cause of death would just be like a electrical malfunction. Huh. You see, the problem is I'm thinking of all of these stands and like how they would contribute to death. Like how does it make it easy to kill somebody with the stand? And to be fair, it's easy to kill with every stand because every stand is invisible to like the naked eye. So there's that. The lock. If you make somebody feel guilty, you can crush them under the weight of their own guilt. That's something, but it's pretty useless. Surface. The ability to, the moment somebody touches your mannequin, the mannequin turns into them. And then it can, whenever the mannequin's within close range of the person they're like possessed or mimicking, they can control that person like a puppet. The hell is that noise?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Oh. Love Deluxe. The ability to control your hair. Milia from Guilty Gear.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
How do you know I'm a Nora off rip? Is it my fit? Huh. Damn, this place looks beautiful. Woo! I need to see this shit one day. In real life, I need to see this. I need to see this. I need to take a picture of this. Like, yeah. Nature's so beautiful, man. Fucking love it.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
Okay. Pearl Jam, the ability to cure ailments with food. Look at that volcano. Looks so artificial.
And the village too. What's it for?
That looks like where Hades would be, low-key. Hermit Purple, useless. A Chung baby. The ability to turn invisible. The thing is, this baby does not know how to control her invisibility. So I don't know if that extends to, like, if I were to have it as well. Could I control my invisibility? And also, the fact that they have the ability to make things around them invisible as well. If I could control that, then I would say that is a useful stand for, like, robberies and shit. Why am I thinking of crimes, bro? I'm really a felon. I feel like a felon.
Omen for the ritual.
Where am I? It's whatever. Rat. What is this? It's for bug eater. The rat stand. The ability to, like, I guess, melt flesh with a needle. Melt flesh with a needle. That's what it does, right? So, whatever. Harvest, having a mini army that can look for stuff for you is great if you're looking for, like, pennies and change. Like, I think the stand was used to its most potential in the anime, so I don't know how I could use it beyond that. Heaven's Door. Heaven's Door would be in the top 10 most useful stands in all of JoJo, right? The ability to write into one's soul. And whatever you write on one's soul happens, no matter the circumstances. If I'm gonna go to a foreign country, then I can just write in myself that I'm fluent in whatever language. Or I could even just write in myself before traveling, I'm fluent in every country. Wait, fluent in every country? I'm fluent in every language. And then boom, I'm fluent in every language. I can do that to somebody else. If somebody pisses me off, you can never have an erection ever again. You have permanent erectile dysfunction. They have that. Or I'd write down, you should keep yourself safe in the next 5 minutes. I could treat it like a death note. Basically. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Trying to see what other stand would be okay in JoJo. Highway Star.
Sight, Nora.
The ability
Burglary,
to track people.
Purveyor of necessities.
I mean, if you're working with the
Most of
police,
time,
sure.
The Banuk burned their dead, but not today.
Huh, okay.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send.
Yeah, actually, no, I should make a list. I should actually make it into an actual video. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll make a video, because there's 176 JoJo stands, right? So, I should probably, in my free time, I'll probably make a video like top 25 most useful stands. And then I'd give a preface that like, these are the stands that I think would be useful in the real world. And then I'll give my reasons as to why. Yeah. And then I also have like an honorable mentions. Honorable mentions like Moody Blues from part 5. Sex Pistols, no. Purple Haze, no. Spice Girl, Mr. President. I mean, I'd need a turtle for that, right? You need a turtle for Mr. President.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light.
That fake-ass
Our
volcano in the background, bro.
Is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon
Loki, Silence. Do you think Silence, and I don't know, I'm probably calling it now. Do you think Silence's family was killed by the Metal Devil? Like, I know curiosity is definitely getting the best of him, and that's why he's doing everything that he does. But do you think that he has, like, a family member that died as a result of the Metal Devil?
courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
My courage! My spear!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
Not gonna lie, that spear looks fire. Speaking of which, I can upgrade the spear I currently have because it's a new one.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines.
Skill
When
issue.
Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak.
Corpse, welcome,
gearing
welcome.
them
Hope you're doing good.
all over again.
Sorry I haven't been in, been able to play with you guys. It's no problem. Just hope you're doing good, man.
What is it about
Hope you've been taking care of yourself.
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Don't believe me.
Hell's Gate, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good.
But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this Damon?
That's right.
It's been a while. I thought you weren't gonna pop up on stream since you only pop up for Warframe streams. But I haven't played Warframe in a minute, so I thought you were just gonna vanish. Speaking of which, I almost have enough platinum to finally buy my favorite Wukong skin, the eye piercing or the piercing eye skin. I think I need 30 platinum left, cause now I have like 100 and 100 and something, 110 or whatever it may be. I don't know how much, but I'm close. I'm close. And then after I get that, then my goal will be to get Chroma Prime and oh yeah, Chroma Prime, upgrade my ship to make it look nice, and then maybe get Vauban Prime, maybe. Big stretch. But yeah.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. You know what else I saw?
Chroma Prime. Long Connor, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I was thinking of getting Chroma Prime. Chroma Prime.
He goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines.
Also, we're starting to play Fortnite Friday. What? If we're starting Fortnite Fridays, I'll be able to play. Yeah, right. So right now, I'm currently in the idea of like testing the idea of Fortnite Fridays.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans.
Fortnite is for children and predators?
To keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one
that's a wild statement.
Is getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Let's see. Give me a second. I keep spelling indulge wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Are you an EDP? No. Would never want to associate myself with anyone like EDP. Again, surprised he hasn't been arrested. It'll happen one day, eventually. Let's see. I'll get on Friday and see if you're on. We'll see.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Somewhere it's come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werricks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
I'd say I'm more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
When are you getting that hairline surgery, Wong? How much does hairline surgery even
You
cost?
said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye.
How
home, some
much
fur traders
is
told me about
hairline?
this still forsaken heap.
How much hairline surgery?
Good location. Ripe for
Would be
change.
what? Hairline
We were barely
hairline
scraping lines when
reduction?
they started filling up for Araya. A great
The cost is
profit
approximately
coming, they said.
30,000 rand, excluding value-added tax.
Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to
Including the
trade
conscious sedation, forehead reduction surgery is not typically covered by medical insurance, which
really
makes
put
sense
this
because
place
it's
on the map.
cosmetic, right? It's
Or
not
at least on
necessary. Huh. 30,000? I thought it cost more to do hairline surgery.
Me and my daughter, my assistant, Barja, my assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business
Let's see. A line dressing
Her
is
mother
applied.
wanted me
That
to
is
show her
typically
a
removed
trade.
1 to 3 days after
Started
surgery.
tinkering with weapons.
Any extra stuff is removed from
this
7 to 12 days
carry-on. Stop in and
post-operation.
see.
And
We're
our
both,
experience, the procedure is typically very well tolerated. Let's see. The vast majority of patients are able to return to work within 3 to 7 days
Look
after
for
the
her at
surgery.
Long
Many patients are able to wear their hair back, wear their hair pulled back within weeks of the surgery. This is determined, let's see, how much hair lowering can I expect? This is determined by your scalp and your forehead's laxity, how easy you can move it backwards or forward. Okay. Usually 2 to 3 centimeters can be easily achieved. 2 to 3 centimeters, like, doesn't sound like a lot. That's pretty, it's pretty wild. I'm gonna have to go, have a good stream. Hey, man, Corpse, take care of yourself, alright? Probably already left. Let's see. Sometimes more depending on the results. A second procedure can be performed to further lower the hairline. How long does the improvement last? Our approach offers a permanent improvement and does not need to be repeated, but a second procedure may be performed at a later stage to further lower the hairline. How long does the procedure take? Approximately 1.5 to 2 hours, and is normally performed under trivial conscious sedation. Okay. What age is best for hairline lowering? The hairline lowering procedure can be performed. The hairline procedure can be performed at any age, although most people come for the procedure in their 20s or later. Yeah, because that's around the age where most people are starting to notice hair loss, right? They're starting to notice their hairline's decreasing, the hairline's leaving. So they'd rather do it then while they still have hair rather than like later on down the line in the future where their hair has been thinned or it's like absolutely gone. So it makes sense. How long should I take off work? You should be up and about the afternoon after the surgery, but plan on taking it easy for the first week after surgery. Most people are back within work within 7 to 10 days of the surgery. Huh. Fascinating. Huh. Alright. I thought hairline surgery was much more expensive.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rests. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
Hold on, let me think. Okay. Okay.
The Banuk survived.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this
when are you gonna play Undertale?
Must be done.
My chieftain.
You know, I started Undertale at one point. Not on the channel, but like I started Undertale, but I never finished it.
You wish to speak?
So while I know of the Sans fight, I still don't know how the game ends. So I don't know how much is. Let me check how much is Undertale on the PlayStation Store, and that will help me answer your question. Search Undertale. Okay, so you can get it for free if you're assigned to PlayStation Plus Extra. But if you don't, it costs 270 Rand. Which is the equivalent of what, $12? 270 Rand, $2. Is it $12? I was close. It's $14. I mean, currently I can't get it because I still need to buy like a phone cover and a screen protector for the phone. But after that, yeah, sure, I could probably get Undertale. Let's see, Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 is free. Oh, it's saying try free demo. No, I don't want to try the free demo. How much does it cost to actually buy it? But yeah, $14 for Undertale.
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Awerik come from this place?
We stuck in wood. All we do is just go number one. Yeah, and it's just got the little bitches the first of the month. Ride around in the king, a bitch in the chain, to say I'm afraid of the sun. Man, there's something special about it.
Survived.
I think Life was Yeat's best album in terms of just hype. When you listen to Yeat's Life album, there's just some special hype that comes with it.
Or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Let's see. Alright, there we go.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Conscious, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Let's see.
Bandits grow like mushrooms in the dark when your attention is elsewhere.
All we do is just go #1. Yeah, and I just bought me some ale, that bitch is the first of the month. Oh, this looks like a special merchant. Speaking of special merchants, I have a new spear. Can I upgrade it with anything? Ugh, I can't upgrade it. Wait. It'll be in crafting, right? No, bro. I want to upgrade my weapon. I want to upgrade my spear. Alright, it's fine. Look at these. Okay, electric bow. Ooh, is this a better bow than the one I have right now, though? Shit, this would also be useful. Getting all of these bows. They look special. I don't know if they're stronger than what I have. Okay, so this is the power shot bow. 100 piercing. How do I check mine? Which bow is currently equipped? 86 piercing. It is a better bow. Okay. What do I trade it for again? Blue gleam. This looks ass. Not bad. I like this. It's like a ninja outfit.
Good news is that bandits...
Okay, I need to get that bow. If it's a stronger bow, stronger than what I already have, yeah, that bow is gonna be broken. So I'm gonna need
You
it.
seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling.
Jump out at the show.
I'd explain it by playing for you.
Yeah, add
Could.
it, change it tone.
But its pipes are
Yeah, my
deep under
diamonds,
the
yeah,
water
they
now.
smack from head to toe. But what you say, you be shit, shut up, let me go. Ride in that bed at our Tonka
So
trunk.
Deep Din is a place. And a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath the sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones
Fuck
used
what you
to carry
say,
music
nigga,
far
shut
and
up,
wide.
let me go.
During the
Ride
war,
in that bed
my
at
father
our
played the
Tonka
pipes
trunk.
to ride
Ride
the
on the
Bannock
bus,
against
I
the
watch it,
Carja.
so I got my blinky
I'm
tongue.
the drummer
Head
now.
#1 up on each
Our
other,
battles
yeah,
are
you
few
stuck
and
in
far
what?
between.
All we
Mostly
do is just go
enjoy
#1. Yeah, and it's just buy me some M, little bitch is the first in the month.
Of course, if the waters don't recede,
Man.
what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded.
Sometimes I used to think like people overhyped up Yeet, and I still think they do. But I can definitely see why Yeet has
And yet the
appeal.
river rose higher than
Artists that I can't see the appeal of are opium niggas. Bro, if your music is part of the opium genre, with some exception, I don't see the hype. I see a lot of people being
I'll have a look
overhyped.
if I'm in the area.
But maybe I just haven't heard enough of their songs
Look all you
to like,
But I don't see what good
you
it
know,
would do.
say maybe I was
The
wrong.
floodwaters aren't going anywhere.
Like somebody like
All
Ken
it's gonna take
Carson
the river to relent.
or Destroy Lonely.
No.
I don't see the hype of them.
Flood saw to that.
I can clearly see there's a lot of people who fuck with them. And A, probably for good reason. I just personally don't see that hype. So every single time I see somebody gas up Ken Carson or Destroy Lonely, I'm like, based on what I've heard, I'm not impressed enough for you. Like, he does not be making the music that requires you to be guessing him up as much as you do, in my opinion. But again, I probably just need to listen to more of his music, and maybe my mind will be changed. Maybe I'll be enlightened.
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear, I can see the blue light upon it.
What about it?
It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is
I can upgrade my spear again? Sign me up.
Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Bro, there's this one song that I want to learn how to play on the guitar. And like, it encourages me to pick up the guitar even more. Now, you see, I recently learned that the string that I snapped on my guitar wasn't the B string. It was the D string. Because the B string is down. It's at the very bottom of the fretboard. I snapped the third one, which is a D string. But I want to learn how to play this one song. Hold on, let me post it in chat. Hey, it's called Brother to Brother by Gino Finelli. Such a good song. And then the guitar riff is just... The guitar riff is just beautiful. Like, I'm like, I need to learn how to do that. Plus, there's like one moment where it's like 93 or 95 chords. 95 chords in a couple of seconds. In like 15 seconds. That's going to be a difficult challenge, but I feel like it would be very much worth it once I learn how to do it, you know? Excuse me.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
Long night last
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river.
Oh, what? Okay. So there's two different types of merchants. Alright, great. Let me just...
A tall neck? What did it take to knock one of those over? Encased in ice. It fell a long time ago.
Oh, they fucked it up!
Just gotten started.
Shit, and I can't. Oh,
breeze through the trees.
Oh man, yeah, I'm cooked. Oh nah, bro, I'm cooked. How the hell am I gonna get to the tall neck? Wow, very idle 0 to 1. Ow, okay, I'm just trying to pick this shit up. Ow, damn, y'all got it. Okay, is there a way for me to like... What the hell was that? Oh, it's the Glinthawk. Maybe if I hide behind you, I'll be safe. Never mind. I'm trying to hit that sack on his belly. Okay. Wow, I missed both shots. Come on, bro. Stop moving around so much, yeah. Okay.
Keep quiet now.
Where's the peak of the tall neck? Bro, it's not fair. All right, there we go. Ooh. How do I? Okay. Whoa, what the f— jeez! Rude. This— fire arrows are lethal to Glinthawks. Right now, I have a very shit fire arrow bow.
Stay down.
Oh. Stayed out. Nope. Okay. Great. How exactly am I expected to, like, activate this? Because the head is right here, right? Let me just lay low until these guys lose aggro. And then after this, because it's like midnight, I have to like log off, end the live stream because I gotta go to campus tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, later on today, I guess. Okay, but while I'm here, does anybody know how to activate this? Maybe clear the enemies. I doubt that's even the case, right? Because it's like you never needed to clear the enemies in order to do this before. You see, this thing right here is a problem. Oh no, it has wires leading downwards. Oh, fuck. It has, yeah, it has wires leading down. Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do? Bob the Builder? Alright, damage stabilizer. How do I stabilize it? Okay, so we found two problems. A and B. Now what? Okay. I'm so confused. I'm actually so lost and confused. This thing is damaged. Okay, so what? Replace to restore. How am I? Oh, okay. So I'm just assuming that I don't have the necessary tools to repair it. And if that's the case, then fine, I'll accept defeat. What I will then do is I will find a grace. Not a grace. It's not called the side of grace. It's called the campfire. I almost called it a bonfire too. So I'll find a campfire and I'll just end the live stream there. Yep. So we'll end the live stream there. That said, I have to go. I had fun. Hopefully y'all had fun. That said, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always be notified every single time I live stream, which is every single day. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to drink water. Alright? Be ever wonderful. And I will see you all tomorrow's stream. Alright? Peace, y'all.